Okay, this is Harcourts Mobile Agent, and I'm going to click on the Mobile Agent icon. And Mobile Agent's Harcourts' latest innovation, and it allows you to search for Harcourts properties, whether it's residential, commercial, business and so forth. The first thing I'm going to do is, you see I'm set up here for a residential property for sale. I'm looking at a house based in Queensland, the price $450 to $700, and 3 to 4 bedrooms. Now I simply click the Find button. This is looking for all the open homes in Queensland at the moment, which is quite handy. I can then choose to look at the latest properties that are for sale, any auctions that are for sale in Queensland, and using the sliders at the top here, I can actually choose sort by lowest price or highest price. When I actually go into a property, it's simply just a matter of pressing the photo of the property I'm looking at, and then it gives me all the features about this property, and I can just press the screen and just scroll back, seeing what the features are of this property. I can look at some photos of this property, and it shows me all the photos. And there could be up to 20 odd photos with each of these properties. By pressing on a photo, I can zoom on the photo. I can then turn my phone around, and I can pinch the photo to make it smaller or larger to zoom in. Press the arrow to change to the next photo. Again, I can shrink that up, go to the next photo, and then click the back button. Now if I want to find out who the agent is for this property, I simply click the agent button. Okay, I can see who the agent is for this property, and it's Lynn Tuff. And it's a wonderful photo of Lynn here. I can then press on Lynn's email address to email her directly, or I can press on her mobile number and call her directly from the Mobile Agent application. I can also see the location of this property by clicking on the location menu at the top, and using Google Maps, it'll zoom directly in on the property. Again, I can pinch the screen to zoom in a bit closer to get a really good indication of where this property is. By clicking the little H there, I can zoom in on this property just to make sure I've hit the right property that I'm looking at. I can add this property to my shortlist by pressing the star at the top of the screen. At any stage, I can go to my shortlist, and it'll keep track of all the properties that I'm looking at in my search. The other great feature with Mobile Agent is you can also search for any of the Harcourts offices or consultants. And I do this by pressing the staff button at the bottom here. Now it's simply just a matter of either searching through the directory on the side here for any of our offices or sales consultants, or if I want to have a look at for an office, I can see I've got the Adelaide office. I press the Adelaide office, and here's all the sales consultants in this office. Simply a matter of just scrolling down the screen here, pressing one of the agent's names, and there's the photo. The search is very powerful as well. If I go back to the agent search and search for a particular agent that I've heard of a chap in Brisbane called Grant. So I'm going to have a search for Grant. Not sure what his last name is. Grant Stevens, that's right. He's who I'm looking for. I press on Grant Stevens' name, and then I can see Grant's got all his details. By turning over the Grant's business card here, I can see a few more details about Grant. If I scroll up, I can create a new contact for Grant. I can add him to my existing contact database, send him a text message, or share his contact details. I press the done button, it takes me back. Okay, the Harcourts Mobile Agent for the iPad is identical to the Harcourts Mobile Agent on the iPhone, apart from the resolution of the photos, which are obviously a lot sharper on the iPad. If I click on one of these photos here, again I can zoom in. The photos are a lot better. I can turn the iPad around, obviously, into the landscape mode. Go through a few of the photos here. Zoom in. And by going back, I can also see the location maps on the iPad are fantastic. They're a lot larger than the iPhone. Again, by zooming in, I can see exactly where that property is.